Welcome to Facebook Shop. So you might say, hey Laura, but I know that some accounts have their products integrated and for example, they can tag it in the stories and then I can check out. Yes, but think about where you're checking out. So normally what happens here is that some brands, usually brands that already have a catalog either on Shopify, WooCommerce, whatever it may be, they can integrate that with Business Manager and then unite it with their Facebook and Instagram accounts. Remember that when we're talking about Facebook and Instagram, we're always talking about one thing together. So no matter if I say Facebook or Instagram, think of it as one entity because anything that you do on one, you can do on the other. So that was basically the idea behind it before, that you could promote your product and people could go find you and check out, but it had to be on your website. Well, what happens here? If your website is slow, if your website has something that's not attractive, there's lots of factors on a website that can go wrong. But when you change everything completely and you allow customers to check out straight from Facebook, it's a game changer. And this is what we're here to introduce you to.
So this is the Shops feature. So let me put you an example so you can relate even better the importance of this new feature. When Facebook released the lead forms, so realtors or anyone collecting leads from Facebook and Instagram, they actually got more leads from it because people didn't go to an external website. As you can see, they just click the button, learn more or whatever after they see the ad, and then a form opens. And what happens when the form opens? You have all of your information already filled in because Facebook and Instagram knows your name, your phone number, and all of that. And whatever they don't know, they're gonna just put the box and you can fill it out. So this is huge for conversions because it's super easy for businesses to get from not having sales to having sales, thanks to the easy process from the new shop feature.
Exactly. So when Mark announced this, literally yesterday, what was his goal? He said, we're pushing this because we know quarantine, we know COVID, we know this has put a stop to many businesses. And the truth is, the stats are that 30% of businesses will be the ones that survive. And we want to make sure that in those 30% is your brand and your product. So what is he saying? He's literally saying that you need to find a way to continue making sales. You need to find a way to pivot. You need to find a way to become digital. You need to find a way to make it easier for your customers to shop from you. So that means that your physical location, no matter what is happening in the world, people can still be shopping from their phones, which is literally what has saved all of us these past days. So one thing that is super huge, that no matter who you are, big or small brand, you're going to be able to have this. So some brands are already on this. It started yesterday. So if you already have a catalog integrated, it's moving out slowly, but you're already on it. If you don't have a catalog integrated, that's something that you need to be working on these days.
So who is this for? Because some people might be watching this, okay, but I don't have a store, I don't have like a physical product or anything. Just think it as a user also. I mean, it's gonna be so easy for you to just interact with stores from your favorite brands. And either if you are a person, just regular person, or you are a business owner, you need to be on top of this because it's gonna be so easy. You can trust a brand that's on the platform of Instagram. If you have a great branding, you have original content, you have all of these, the only thing left is to have a place where you can shop right away. So this is huge for anyone using the platform. Okay, so as you can see here, you can customize your design and also make it your own. This means, as you can see on the pictures, depending of your brand guidelines, depending of whatever strategy you are following, as you optimize your store in the real website or the real e-com you have with other platforms, you can do the same thing right here. You can optimize for sales. This is the big deal here because you can change the colors, you can change whatever you want to say first, you can keep your brand voice, you can do a lot of design customization from it. And also you support it with your own profile.
Exactly. And this is huge because not only will you be able to customize your own design and make it your own, but if you have loyalty programs, it carries over. So Facebook and Instagram, they're literally doing everything possible to say, okay, let's give small businesses, medium businesses this platform, and let's make it possible for them to stand out, to be different, and to tell their own stories. So, like we all know, and if you have a product or if you have a business, you're not just a list of services, you're not just a list of products, you're something else. There's a reason why you developed your product, there's a reason why you started your business, and that's at the core of it all. We want it to be possible and we want it to be the main focus that you do something different from all the other brands to make your product stand out. And not only this, but this new feature is integrated across all of the Facebook and Instagram networks. So WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, and Instagram. People will be able to shop directly. This is huge. This is literally you shopping from a one-to-one conversation, you shopping when you're scrolling down, you shopping when you're just spending time trying to wind off from your work day. It's absolutely huge.
So you are omnipresent in all 4 platforms. So when you run ads, for example, for your own e-commerce store or your own service or whatever you're trying to sell, I mean, it's super easy just to select the button Shop Now, and then people can go, instead of outside of the platform, they only go to the landing page inside WhatsApp, inside Instagram, inside Facebook, or even inside Messenger. So it's super easy just for them, from the ad to the landing page and then to checkout. As you can see, fast and easy process. And also you are going to be saving money because this is totally free. So usually people pay services, outside services, just to have an e-commerce built in outside of the platform. But here you have a full, completely free platform that you can use because, as Mark said yesterday, their business is not building websites. It's actually running ads for businesses.
Exactly.
So they want you to succeed by running ads. They want you to make it easier and to actually close the sale. So it's super easy for you to run this platform totally free and just close this sale.
Exactly. So that literally just answered one of the questions that we're getting, and it's, will I need to pay for this? No, you don't need to pay for this. So how are they making money? They're not making money by charging you per sale, because that's already coming from your Shopify or your WooCom, whatever you have. But they're making money because if you get more sales, you're going to be pushed. You're going to want to spend more on ads. And that's exactly how they make money, from those advertising profits, okay? This is probably the most exciting thing about what's going on with this. So you're going to be able to integrate your product, your store, your brand with Facebook AR. So I'm sure you guys have seen all the little filters we play around with, the puppy ears, the makeup, all of that good stuff. Well, guess what? You can literally develop this for your products. So for example, if you sell lipstick, you're going to be able to see how you're going to look with that different lipstick on. So you're going to know exactly what color you want. This is huge. And this is the doorstep to that future of taking off, saying goodbye to makeup counters and all that stuff, all that physical stuff, and really putting into the digital shopping, online shopping, virtually experience. Same thing with home things, all that good stuff. And if you are watching on YouTube, you're not seeing the video, but we will show this to you later so that you know exactly what we're talking about. It's just a video showing how the filters work. So this is super, super, super exciting news. And a bigger exciting news is that these filters, you can make your own filter, and we are going to be incorporating that to the agency very soon. So if you do have a product or brand and you want your own filter made so people can play around with your product, then send us a message so you can be one of the first ones to get on that trend. Next.
So what's the future for product brands? So you're thinking, okay, should I use Shopify? Should you just leave it out? Is it worth it for me? Just from start, we are a firm believer that you need to be omnipresent in many platforms
100%.
in order to succeed. So yes, Facebook Shops is the all-in-one for Facebook and Instagram, but your only source of traffic doesn't come from this platform. A big chunk is, but also people coming from TikTok, LinkedIn, podcasting, SEO, search. You have so many different sources of traffic, but you shouldn't neglect everyone. So you need to create also a Shopify. We recommend to have it. We recommend to have a presence on Google. When people type your name, you show up. So this is an extra layer that makes it easier for you when you're running ads on Facebook. But if you're running ads, for example, on YouTube, as a pre-roll ad for your product, you want to send them to your Shopify store because YouTube is a completely different platform and you want to be omnipresent in all of them. So you have a strategy for each one. This is what's all about. You need to be able to control all of them to be able to convert different type of people. So think about it. So that's the future. This is an extra layer inside your business.
Exactly. So the fact is that you need to take that next step in order to be reaching those sales goals, those sales revenue things that you project and that you want. So how are you going to do that? You're going to become a big player in every field. And that's exactly what this new feature is opening the doors for you to do. It's opening the doors for you to literally be seen just like any big brand is seeing. So if you sell clothes, if you sell shoes, if you sell anything, name a top competitor and you're going to be able to be found exactly the way that they are being found. So you need to be investing in content. You need to be investing in your websites. You need to be investing in everything digital, because remember, this is your new storefront. This is what has to appeal. This is what has to draw customers in, attract, build, and then convert them into sales, okay? So don't be scared to invest if your goal is to grow bigger with your brand.
Right.
We have a couple questions. Leave those questions down in the box and then we'll answer them at the end. And we do have other questions coming in through YouTube, so we'll answer all of them together. So this is literally a live walkthrough of what this shopping experience will look like. So go ahead and take a look at this. So we're on Instagram. We're scrolling down from the feed. We moved over to the shop icon. We picked on a product that we want. All we have to do is add to bag. So we can click that button right there and we can see what other products are at the bottom. It's a super user-friendly experience. So we added it to our bag. What happens next? Well, we're taken to a shopping cart page like we're used to on any other online shopping platform. Then at the bottom, you're going to see your final proceed to checkout. Once we click that, you're going automatically to the checkout and delivery information. This is insane. This has never happened before, and it's amazing how easy it is, and we're not leaving anything. It's fast. You're not losing any customers in the middle of it. So it's absolutely amazing. And then right here, you're going to be able to pick your payment method, either credit card or connect it to your PayPal account. So right here, we're going to see how PayPal opens up for you to be able to sign on if you do want to purchase with PayPal. Absolutely amazing. And it's insane how fast it is, and it's going to be a game changer for any of your customers checking out online.
As you can see, for store optimization, this is huge because this is a seamless process within all Facebook platforms. It's super easy just to click and check out. You don't ask many questions, you only ask whatever is needed, and then your customer can check out and you get the order, and then you get to the fulfillment part. Then you're going to have in the future, for example, different apps that can help you to this process. This is completely new, but you're going to be able to fulfill your orders, you get the notification, all of this. But just for you to know, as it's super easy, as you saw, the checkout process is seamless and just straight to the point, which is what matters when you are trying to sell online, okay?
Exactly. And then another feature that I thought was absolutely amazing was that right after I added this product, when I was doing the test, I opened up my little hamburger, so the little options, and I see this thing that says my shopping cart. So in your profile, you're going to have a shopping bag where anything that you've been looking at and that you've added to your cart stays there. Just like on Amazon, if you add something and then you leave, it stays there. So it just got me thinking about, obviously they haven't talked about this yet, but it just got me thinking about, imagine abandoned cart ads coming out in the future. So I see that as 100% possible. So being able to target the people that have added it to your bag, and then you sending them an ad saying, hey, did you forget something in your cart? Well, just check it out right there. Just think about how many things Facebook can do now that it's everything on their platform. Think about that in sense of ads. You can literally see who looked at your content, who clicked on what product. It's amazing.
Yeah, as a business owner, knowing that data without having to install a Facebook pixel in your store is huge, because the Facebook pixel is actually now the pixel. You know, you are inside whatever platform you're trying to send the traffic. So you have all the information that you need to be able to scale and convert. As you know, the process when you're selling online is not straightforward. It's not like a straight line. Usually you have maybe 3% conversion rate when you are running ads, but then you can raise that by just retargeting people and just doing upsells. So you have many ways to go around it. So this will enable you to make it easy. So just one click of a button, you can then start retargeting whatever is going on in your store. So it's a huge game changer if you rely on Facebook ads for your business, which is a big portion. There are many clients of the agency, there are many people outside just trying to make a business based on Facebook and Instagram ads, which we have a full training, completely free, 2 hours. You can go to tdcdigitalagency.com/FB ads training. You're going to learn how to run Facebook and Instagram ads for your business to start selling your products online. This is super straightforward, and this is going to tie along with this feature 100%. So make sure you watch this training.
Okay, so now on to the good stuff. Let's go to the next slide. What do you think about this? Let's go ahead. We can answer also the questions that are coming in right there. If you click on, So questions. Okay, so a couple of the questions that we got were, will I need to invest in a website? So yes, you still need to invest in a website, because remember, if your goal is to go big with your sales, then that's exactly what you have to do. You have to make sure that you have an amazing website, amazing branding, and amazing content. Let's tie this all back in together. So if everybody is coming to your profile to shop from you, and there is going to be a search option. So for example, if you sell baby clothes, if you sell whatever it may be, people will be able to search for shoppable items and they'll be able to find you, because later on they will roll out a home page with a little shop icon at the bottom. So just like you have your home, your profile to add a new picture to your feed, you're going to have a small little shop icon. So it's going to be super, super easy to shop. So what you want to be doing, so actionable things that you need to do. 1, if you don't have a website, I would get a website because now this is your whole storefront. 2, connect your catalog. If you already have it connected, this will be done automatically. If you don't have it connected, you need to go ahead and create a business manager account page and link that to your catalog to ensure that you can have it on Facebook and on Instagram. 3, work on your content. Content is what sells. So think about when you go into a super nice store, you have these highly trained salespeople. These highly trained salespeople are now your product videos and commercials. You need to make sure that everything that salesperson in person was promoting, was pushing for, was achieving, was giving off, like their emotion that they were giving off, you need to give that same exact thing with your videos on your feed. Next thing, management. So your storefront, like I've mentioned, is now your phone. What do you have to do? You have to be present. You have to have customer service on your phone. You have to make sure that you're available, that you have a human presence on there answering. It's not just robots answering emojis or whatever. No, you're actually answering to your customers because this is where your sales will come in from.
So it's super easy just to neglect these steps. Like, okay, I'm just gonna post like once a day and I sell products to install the shop, but I don't, just follow the advice from digital marketing agencies or people in the field saying that, okay, you need to be present, you need to interact with your customers. Just think about your physical location. If you have a physical location, imagine if you open everything and just go for a walk and you go for lunch or whatever.
And leave your store open.
And leave your store open and you don't come back. So what's going to happen? You won't sell anything. You might get robbed and, that's it. You come to an empty business and, But the same happens with your online store. The same happens with your new Facebook shop. So you need to be present, you need to be answering questions because those are potential clients that you need to take care of. So make sure that if you don't have the time, you have many different ways that you can go around it. Even with TDC Digital Agency, we have a full package that covers this specific topic. But also you need to be there in the inbox answering the questions. You need to be posting at least 1, 2, 3 times a day. Just pushing not only your products, but entertaining your audience. Also, you need to be educating your audience. Think about a restaurant. They are selling food, but they have live music because you feel entertained. You feel like it's a great environment. It's a whole vibe. It's your branding. It's your voice. The same happens with your online profiles. You need to give that value. You need to entertain people so they stay in your profile. If they stay within your profile, then you can sell whatever you have to sell and also you have a great experience. So make sure you think about these things before you start doing anything about Facebook marketing, anything about digital marketing or Instagram marketing. So make sure that you have custom content are original, you are on top of the accounts, you have a strategy in place, and you have a goal in mind, okay?
Exactly, and just a couple of questions that are coming in. Will I need the swipe up option? So yes and no, it's going to be a little different. So as you guys know, swipe up options have been now available for accounts with 10K or more followers. Well, this changes because when you have your catalog and when you have this Facebook Shops integrated, your stories will be able to swipe up and check out. So you don't need to have those 10K followers anymore. So those brands that are looking to just grow, just to have that swipe up option, that's not what you need to be concentrating on. You need to really be concentrating on organic and natural growth. Another question that we got was, what other features will this have? Well, another feature that is absolutely amazing is that on your Instagram Live, you're going to be able to also promote your products. So just like we're going on a live right now, we would, let's say if we want to sell this mug and this is our brand. So in our brand catalog, I have the mug. Well, I would just talk about it, maybe do a product release on the mug, and then I would add a little comment right here where you can literally click on it during the live and shop directly from the live. This is absolutely, absolutely amazing. You guys all know that the power of lives is incrementing, it's growing absolutely. And imagine just being able to make sales from going live.
Exactly. So I think we went already over every single point. We had so much fun just giving you this news. I think we can call it a successful TDC Thursday. And we hope this information you found it useful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Anything about store customization or how to set up your catalog, how to link it with Shopify, how to do any single, little detail, you know what I mean? So make sure that you contact us if you have any questions, and we are here to help at TDC Detail Agency, and also our personal profiles at D. Laura Gomez or at Hey Menezes on any social media platform. So we will see you in the next TDC Thought Thursday, and thank you very much. And if you have any suggestions about topics, feel free to also send those our way.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next week. Bye
See
bye.
you. Bye bye. Take care, guys.